How's it going? So this is my level for escape. So before this level, you sort of went into these sewers, and you sort of entered this door into this little area. So basically, the start is when you're in the game, it will be a bit more darker in the sewers since it's more of a dull, depressing area. So I do have a flashlight equipped. You can sort of toggle on and off by pressing F, and when you walk forward, you go into this sort of like parkour bit. So what you need to do is just jump over. I'll just untoggle that. Just jump over and access up here. So this color is basically representing the like planks. So this is things that you can jump on, which you shouldn't really jump on to access to another area, or a plank, for example. And when you walk through here, there's these like sort of sewer pipes, sort of like extensions, bringing you to other areas, or just showing more in depth of the area instead of being fully linear. And when you come here, the green represents ladders. I blueprinted a ladder just so you can go up and down instead of that you can go up on slopes. So you just jump up here. Since you enter here, you can hear whispering or like mumbling, saying find this person, this, that, and the other. So you look to the right and they are there. These are the enemies, red. So they'll be like, hey, there you are, come back here. So when you run, you see this sort of area which will show you you can actually enter this specific part. So you're like, oh, right, okay, I'll go over here. Ignore the red parts now because that's more of a trigger for later on. And when you run through this sort of like foreign market, because this game is based in like a foreign area such as Portugal, Spain, and so on, you sort of run down. When you're running through, you see this sort of this door. I sort of shown it as this, but it sort of goes up, so you can't actually access that area. And bear in mind, there's people behind you chasing you, so you need a spontaneous thought. And you see some debris up here. It'll be less blocked out like this and more in depth, but you sort of just go up here and you just sort of go on top of this little building that you will enter soon, and then continue. So when you come down here, you see more debris, and then you jump down here, thinking that you're safe. But as soon as you jump up to the floor, there'll be a trigger showing that all these enemies are like, "Hey, here you are! Stop right now! Stop resisting!" So on and so forth. All those like battlers, while they are shooting you, so you have to try and like escape this area. And then when you run down here, you saw this door is actually going to be locked, and I showed this white representation of something that you can use to break the lock, and you can continue. So you just pick up that lock, break the lock on the door, and then continue. And then you just sort of run around, sort of chasing, running away, since they are still following you. And uh, continuing. You have to have quick thoughts. So when you look to the left, there's more enemies over there, and there's more enemies here. So you think of going that way, but it's only buildings, and they're all shut, and you will get compromised. So you go to the left. And now where you're here, there's more enemies here. So and you see a window here with planks above. So you sort of jump over, and then you sort of quickly run down and go up to the top of the buildings, because you see no one's up there, and they may think that you're just hiding inside there, so it gives you time to sort of have a breather. Okay, right now you basically just jump over here, you pick up this plank and sort of put it down. I did it like that because I haven't really learnt it. So you sort of just walk over the plank, you jump over here, and then you walk over this plank, and then you walk down that ladder, or, well, for me, I'm just going to jump off. While you jump off, they realize they hear the big jump, and then they see you and they start chasing you. Now this is where the prior to the cooldown, and you pretty much just break the foundations of of the this bridge. When you break them, it'll crash down, making them not being able to go to you. So this is the cooldown. The cooldown periods where you sort of just walk down. Those people on patrol, they're not really looking down here. They're going on the main land, and you sort of walk down into this little area where it's like a bunch of buildings, a bunch of people, and you find this ladder and you come up here, so you can sort of go past where those people are. So you go up like that, and then you jump over this building. This plank will already be here, so you just jump over, carry on walking, jump over these buildings, and jump off the side. Now I don't know why UE4 is not really colour color coding really well, but pretty much these are the planks like I showed you at the start of the video. So you sort of walk down here and you're sort of reassured those people will walk it up, but when you walk out, you'll get compromised by these people, and they will shout, "Hey, come back over here," which will alert those people. So you start getting chased again. This is post the cooldown part, and then you come to this part where you're like, "All right, it looks like a good exit." And there's like, this is the cliff, and all there is like sort of like debris, water, and so on. So you start running down. You're like, oh crap, you know. You jump over this part, which they won't be able to, otherwise they'll probably die or something. And you start running down, thinking that you escaped, you're all good. And pretty much what will happen is when you walk down, these enemies in front of you will show, and they'll be like, "Stop right there." See all these slayers like get onto the ground, so on, because they're sort of people that want to catch you. Now you think of going back, but the enemies are still there. So you sort of look over to the edge, and you see a bunch of water. It'll break your fall so you don't die. So you jump over. Your person will say some sort of slayer like, "Oh, this is the only way I could do it," and then you jump down, and they'll end the level, and they'll put you into the next into the next part of the level where you're sort of stranded in a different area. You don't know where you are. You're a bit disorientated, and then you go from there for that level. So it's sort of continuation from the previous level, from the sewers to this water area where it sort of helps you into this big part. Now, thank you for watching this video of this walkthrough, and goodbye.